We have one person, Bill. Mr. Baker, you have a presentation for council.
I do. Good evening. My name is William Baker. I reside at 525 Thurston Street, Mansfield, Ohio. Nice to see everyone this evening. I'll be very brief. To the Mayor and Mansfield City Council members, good evening and thank you for the opportunity to speak. I come before you tonight to inform you about an action that is a continuing effort based on our cities and residents' desire to protect our health, welfare, and basic resources of clean air, fresh water, and fertile soil. Today, Frack Free Ohio, in collaboration with the Sierra Club and Food and Water Watch, launched a countywide campaign to say no to fracking waste in Richland County. We met this morning with our county commissioners and asked them to look at the dangers of road brine use, as it has been done in the past, and also to protect Richland County residents against the threat posed by other forms of fracking waste. The basic premise of the request is obvious: to further protect the standards set by our charter amendment, the Environmental Bill of Rights, but also to support recent legislation at the state level, which we have been working on for over a year. House Bill number 148 was introduced in the spring of 2013, and the Senate version, SB number 178, was introduced this fall. In essence, the legislation takes action for protecting Ohio's natural resources and residents in three key areas. It would ban Class II injection wells and the disposal of toxic hydraulic fracturing waste produced through the process of hydraulic fracturing. It would eliminate brine oil-filled waste road application, and it would prohibit the introduction of treated or recycled fracking waste into water treatment facilities. It is also important to note that this waste is disposed of in enhanced recovery wells, which are injection wells placed near an extraction site in the hope of forcing oil reserves to the surface. There is no conclusive data from the Ohio Department of Natural Resources as to whether this is an effective method of increasing production, yet millions of gallons of toxic waste are being introduced into the earth to mix with existing liquids. The legislation would also prohibit enhanced recovery operations. Additionally, our purpose here tonight is to ask the City of Mansfield to consider passage of a resolution in support of HB 148 and Senate Bill 178. I've approached my ward councilman, Sam Dunn, who is willing to sponsor the legislation. The State Committee for our Fracking Waste Ban has put together resolution templates which we will make available to the Law Director's Office. I've also included a synopsis of HB 148 and information package that we just handed out. Thank you for your time and consideration. Respectfully, Bill Baker, Frack Free Ohio. Alongside that, I brought some survey cards in, and I'd be glad to get those back from you privately if you'd like. I put my phone number on the literature there. But our campaign is framed around three questions, because we really want to know how the residents feel about it and what action needs to be taken here in Richland County. How do you feel about Richland County as a toxic fracking waste disposal site? What needs to be done about it? And what are you willing to do to stop our county from becoming a toxic fracking waste dump? The reason why we're extending this protection is because waste, water, air doesn't know the geographic boundaries. We have great concern for the old brickyard site on Shale Road that's been purchased by Ashland Railways and could easily become an injection well site. It's outside the city limits, and unless we take some action and start to look at that and engage our county officials in some type of action, it might be too late. So thank you. That's all I've got tonight. Thank you very much. Any questions?
I don't have a question, but I just want to say thank you, because the film that was shown last Thursday and the young people, the directors that were here, they were from Pennsylvania, is that correct?
Joshua Pravanik was actually from Pennsylvania. Melissa Trotman is originally from Pennsylvania.
But that film opened my eyes to things I really didn't understand or know. So I would strongly support whatever resolution that we would bring forward.
Thank you, Ms.
Bill,
Howard.
do we have a copy of the resolution or the proposed resolution?
I have a blank template that I can make available. I did not include that. I'm a little behind. I wanted to get information out to my councilman in the law director's office previously. how can I get that to you? I don't have it with me this
I
evening.
think if you bring it through the law director's office, we can have it for the next council session. I'm supportive of it. You know, I think as time has gone on, even the short period of time from when this issue started to really gain steam, and people really started to understand, I think the evidence has slowly leaned in the direction of exactly what it is that we had talked about 2 years ago here, which is that there's a lot of hazards with this fracking waste, and there's a lot of potential for some very serious consequences if it's not addressed. And I think the research has shown more and more. I think you know, as an awareness campaign, what we've been doing, the frequent updates for us, along with making sure that this is an issue that the public is continually aware of, has been very helpful in continuing people's curiosity about the fracking issue. So, you know, I echo Mrs. Hightower's statement that I'm supportive of the legislation and supportive of your efforts, and appreciate everything you do for this time.
Thank you very much. And in response to the Triple Divide documentary, we're planning to arrange a couple more showings. We'd like to have one at the library. I found the film very uplifting myself, even with the previous research I've done. A couple young filmmakers, and really talk to landowners and follow them through the process. You know, the extraction process, we're not really taking a position on. That's primarily the eastern side of the state, but the truth is that all 88 counties in Ohio are targeted for waste. And we can't take pride in the work that we've done here. This launch today, you know, we met with the commissioners, we had a rally on the square for public interaction, and then meeting with you tonight is a model that the other counties in Ohio are going to use as a way to engage their community. Will be put into a toolkit among the state planning committee. So we can take pride in the work that we're doing in this area, and thank you for the compliment. Thank you.
Don't believe we have anyone else signed up wishing to speak. Is there anybody wishing to speak that did not sign up? We'll proceed. Mayor, you have anything for